These are cannellini beans, and they're actually what baked beans are made from. These are posh organic ones, but more often than not when I make this dish I use the value brand baked beans, take them home, out of the tin, rinse them under the tap, and they're about 30p and really cheap and a great way.
Use baked beans,
yeah,
like value baked beans,
and
wash off the tomato sauce?
Yeah, because it's
really?
exactly the same bean underneath. And you save yourself about 70p. Claire's laughing, but there's a recession and we shouldn't laugh. We're going to use a couple of tins of beans, some chopped tins of tomato, some tins of chopped tomato even, some pancetta, onions, a bit of garlic, some chilli flakes to give it a bit of oomph, a couple of mustards and some of that Liam Perrin's Worcestershire sauce. So the first thing we're going to do is go over to the hob with the onion. Can you get the garlic press out?
Sure.
So onions in one hand, pancetta on the other. I'm going to do a dual pan thing. This is one onion chopped. Perfect. And when that's hot, I'm going to dry fry these because they're quite fatty. They've got all that fat on them. I don't need to put any oil in, and I'm just going to reduce them down so they're really nice and crispy. Come on, garlic crushing.
Where do you want it? In here?
Yeah. So the idea is we're basically making a really nice, rich tomato sauce, and then we're putting the beans in quite near the end. It's all about the sauce, and this is delicious served on toast or just eaten straight from a bowl. I love grating cheese on top of mine. We've often said, what dish can't be improved by a little bit of cheese? In goes the pancetta. These are smelling lovely, getting nice and soft. You don't want them to catch at all. So I'm going to take the onions off the heat and just wait for this pancetta to finish. So all that pancetta is nice and crispy, and I'm just going to pour this straight into here, along with, I've just picked some thyme from the garden. So here, just to remind you, I've got 2 tins of tomatoes, and they're already chopped, so all I have to do is put them in here. And we're going to put the thyme in and some seasoning, and we're going to leave it to cook for about 25 minutes. I've got my chilli flakes. You could use a whole chilli. I didn't have one, and I like the kind of slightly smoky flavour of chilli flakes, so I'm just going to put about that much in. In that goes. In goes the thyme. I'm going to put a good dash of this in. Some strong English bright yellow mustard there. Oops. Here we're going to put some slightly softer French mustard in. So if you've got kids, you can adjust the seasonings accordingly. Mix up all those lovely flavours. So the mustard streaking through. Now I'm going to do a good grind of pepper. Let some sea salt go in. Now I'm going to just leave that there and tidy up and come back in about 20 minutes, half an hour, when it's looking good, when it's tasting good, and we're going to add the beans and then probably eat it. So here are my little beans. I've just taken them out of the tin and rinsed them in cold water. The tomato sauce is really yummy and reduced, and all those lovely flavours have mingled. It's been on for about half an hour now, and I'm just going to pour the beans in. And I think you can have it on toast, of course, like a different take of beans on toast, but we're just going to have a bowl, aren't we, with some cheese, some nice mature cheddar on top.
Yum.
Well, they're nicely cooked through now, so I'm going to turn them off. I'm going to season a tiny bit more with some sea salt and another bit of pepper. And then we're just going to put them into some bowls I've just warmed up, and we're going to eat them like cowgirls. Lovely. Bit of parsley?
Yeah, great.
Parsley. So that's our very own version of baked beans. Very yummy, very filling, very hearty. If you like them, like us, give us the thumbs up.
Or subscribe. It's free.
A mouthful. In the meantime, we're going to get stuck in.
We're sisters, and together we're Crumbs. We both like cooking, and we love food
and chocolate and red wine.